Hi everyone, this is Helge Kvalheim from Bergen City of Norway. I am doing a new YouTube video in response to Tenmar's latest YouTube video where he was trying to justify the cancellation of the Amiga Art 2023 contest. He was trying to give a whole explanation of the situation, something he should have done as early as possible. But that's not the real reason why I am reacting to his video. In that video, he was incorrectly trying to accuse me for being mentally disturbed, and especially because there is no diagnosis to prove it, then he is in fact breaking the law. But fortunately for Denmark, we do not live in the same country that is America. He lives in America and I in Norway. It means I cannot sue the man. But if we lived in the same country, then I could sue him and he would risk losing everything. He would have to pay me for wrongly accusing me for something I am not. But I have a sense of heart and I choose to be a better man, so I let it pass. Because people who really know me knows what he accused me for is wrong. It's not true, it's wrong. Denmark knows that I am hearing impaired, and we have had contact with each other for 7 years. I remember that uh, he contacted me 7 years ago in the first place, and that was when I released the Amiga song Mushroom. Mushroom. He wanted to use it as an intro for his first Amiga Art contest. That was 2019. But a lot of things have changed. And for that Amiga Art 2023 contest, if he only gave this explanation as he did in that latest video as early as possible and only was sticking to that, leaving me and others out of this, it would have been much better. It would have been tolerated, it would have been respected, and perhaps, just perhaps, I would forgive the man. But he chose to incorrectly call me mentally disturbed, and I simply can't sit and let that happen. And that is the main reason why I have to speak out in this video, to make people understand what he said and what he did was wrong. And he would have to be man enough to stand up for his own errors and mistakes and failures, and then simply apologize for attacking me like that. I admit that I did mistakes to myself, and He says that I pestered him for months. Unfortunately, yes, I did, but not in an attempt to attack him. I was trying to convince him to give this explanation already long ago, as early as possible, but he refused to listen, and now we are in this situation. I'm going to explain a couple of things about the cancellation of the Amiga Art 2023 contest. It's true that his live events is the main reason, but that is only half the story. The other fact is that he had several opportunities to bring up the contest with some help. I remember when I was still a member of that Amiga Art group, and I remember sometime around summer 2024, several from the group offered to help Tenmark, the guy Tenmark. We all know who he is, but I am just mentioning his nickname, not his real name, but only the nickname. But yes, a lot of members in the Amiga Art group actually offered to help Tenmark bring up the Amiga Art 2023 contest in good time, sometime already last year in 2024. But what happened? I am going to tell you what actually happened, something he would not admit in public. He declined declined all offers for help, and then it continued like that. Unfortunately, it seemed that I was mostly the only one who dared to confront Tenmas with the situation, but not without a risk. I got a block and a ban in an attempt to try to silence me from speaking the truth. I can say that the man, he can block me, he can ban me, and do whatever he wants that he feels might help him, but he can't silence me from speaking the truth, as I am doing in this video here and now. And I can simply say there are no diagnosis of me being mentally disturbed. I am hearing impaired. That is something completely else. The man knew about it because I told him. But to actively accuse someone, especially health related, for something that is not true and without evidence, it's a dangerous crime to do. It's against the law, in fact. So you all should know that. It's not okay. I have done a lot of bad things in my life, but I have never, ever sink it down to this low level. And this comes from a man who is valued a legend in the Amiga community. Unlike Tenmarsh, I have nothing to lose simply because I am just an ordinary person. I am no legend. I am not even important. I am just an ordinary guy doing my best with everything. But Tenmarsh is a legend in Amiga land and in many ways important. But to actively do this, to accuse someone incorrectly for something the person is not, would, would in fact mean that he could damage his own legacy, and in the end, people might probably turn the back on him. I am going to say this as a good man, because I am a good man. I understand and I respect the fact that life events can kick in and beat you to the ground, but it's how you choose to rise yourself. That is the point with everything. I respect life event to be the reason, but he could actually have solved this situation already in good time. He could have accepted the offers for help, and several people might have helped him bring up the contest. Even his friend Kevin Sanders seemed to not have much time to help him anymore with those contacts. Like Thomas said himself, sorry, in the latest video, he said that Kevin Sanders is very busy with his own stuff, and he is likely to become more busy in the time ahead. And I also believe that Tenmas himself is going to face a lot of changes in his life, maybe of a more difficult kind than he probably imagined. So that would also mean Tenmas in the future might have less time to run those contests because life events will kick in and disturb the whole thing, just like it did with the Amiga Art 2023 contest. I understand from the video that he will try to resurrect the Amiga Art 2023 contest for a late review sometime this year. I suppose in June, so that will mean there is no Amiga Art 2025 contest. Instead, a review of what should be the 2023 contest. And that's okay. I hope at least that I will be able to see my what will be my last contribution for that contest, because I am not going to join another contest by Denmark. It's not going to happen. I am done my part, and I would say that I am proud of what I have managed to do through the years with music and driving. I have improved a lot. A lot of people have seen that, and I have improved beyond those contests. I'm proud of that, and nobody can take that away from me. So, so that is the whole explanation behind the cancellation of the Amiga Art 2023 content. I should point out that another thing I react on is the fact that when I contributed for my first contest in 2022, I won the second place for Amiga Music. I would hope there was a prize to win for the second place in Amiga Music. So when I asked Tenmars about that, he then told me the person who was to send out the prizes somewhat disappeared. And when I further tried to ask how it could happen, then I was told to let it go and accept it. So in the end, I was forced to accept it. Then came the 2023 contest, and I tried to give everything I could in music and painting. And we all know what happened with that contest. Uh, a review that is likely now going to happen in June 2 years later. It doesn't really sound any professional to me. It it feels clumsy and amateurish. It's not really professional at all. And think about this. Even if Tenma should run a new contest in the future, what happens if he fails another contest? Wouldn't you probably ask yourself if this is a man you can trust? I honestly have to say, no, you can't really. You can't really count on the man being able to run successful contests because a lot of things have changed, and I don't think that he is capable anymore of running a successful contest, especially because so much is happening around Telmar's own personal life that he simply has no control. He said himself in this video and other videos where he was trying to give an explanation. He said himself it became too much, and the fact is the man could not handle it. In one way or another, he lost control. That's what happened. And now he is trying to blame me and, and perhaps some others for something that was his own personal doing. It should be noted for everyone that Tenmas made all the choices himself, even if I didn't pester him for months, as I unfortunately did. I admit that, and I'm very sorry for that, but even if I didn't, even if I was like the sweetest angel in the world, Tenmark would still have made the same wrong choice, regardless of anyone's saying and doings. And that's a fact. It cannot be denied. It's the fact, the whole truth. But done is done, and regardless of everything, the damage that has happened with the Amiga Art 2023 contest situation cannot be undone. It will always be remembered, and the problem will always be there. And he has to accept his own failure. But he cannot accuse me or others for his own failure. And as for personal stuff, we can both agree that we all should leave those private stuff at home and not bring them in public. So we leave it at that. I believe I've said enough about those things. I am doing my own stuff these days. I am doing new Amiga music and I am trying to do my own pixel work. I should tell you that I created two new Amiga groups on Facebook. One is Personal Paint to learn more about Personal Paint and to use Personal Paint on the Amiga. I created that group on Facebook because there is no Personal Paint group otherwise on Facebook. The other group I created is a private group called Amiga Art Gallery. Um, I did not create it because of Tanmar and his stuff. I created the group to allow all Amiga artists full freedom and control of their own art, to have full creativity and freedom of their artwork, being pixel work, animation, 3D, ray tracing, video, photo editing, morphing, music, and MIDI all on the Amiga. I simply wanted to create a digital gallery. And but the big difference with Amiga Art Gallery is that there is no focus on contest, only to share your own Amiga created artwork in the gallery. So that's why I created it. So if you want to join those groups, you are welcome to join those groups. You will find them easily on Facebook. So take a look and consider to become a member in that group. I think I've spoken enough in this video, and I just wanted to point out that I am clearly not mentally disturbed. I am a pretty normal person, just like most of you. I am hearing impaired. That's a difference, yes. But the man knew about it. it has its challenges, but I am doing my best anyway, and in many ways I have succeeded. You see, my Amiga music has improved a lot. Even my own pixel art has improved. I'm proud of that, and I am grateful that others are seeing that as well and giving nice feedback to that. So thank you for that. Um, and before I end this video, then I would say now that everything has been revealed, I am ready to move on and to forget. I forgive Tenmark for his own errors. I forgive him that he failed and have to learn and will have to learn from it. I forgive him for that. We are all humans. We all do mistakes. I can only hope that things will get better. I wish Tenmark all the best in his life with everything he does and want to do, but it will be without me. I will focus on my own stuff. He will focus on his, and we completely part ways from now on. No, we have no more contact with each other. And I think that is to the best. But I still wish him all the best for himself and his family, and I hope he is happy and well, and I hope he enjoys what he does. I live it as that because I choose to be a good man, an honest, good, respected man, only telling the truth. That's all I am doing in this video. And now I have said everything there is to know, so I hope you now all understand. This is Helge Kvalheim from Bergen City of Norway. I am signing out. Goodbye.